Hello, my friends. Today we're here for a lesson, Module 8, Lesson 2. It is a grammar lesson. So let's talk about words. Look at this word here, busy. Looks like bussy, but it's pronounced busy. Y significa ocupado. So everyone is busy right now. We have busy lives. Sometimes we are a little bit busy. Other times we are very busy. So here I have a line with different degrees on it. So we're going to talk about adjectives and adverbs today in degrees, los grados de los adjetivos y los adverbios. Es because I can be busy. Puedo estar ocupada. Pero también puedo estar un poquito ocupada. All right? Un poquito. So here, let's look at this line and let's think about the different degrees of busy. So let's start here. Lo menos, lo menos. Here are options. Pretty busy, a little busy, kind of busy, very busy, really busy, sort of busy. The one that is the least is a little busy. Okay? A little busy, un poquito. Next, we would have kind of busy and sort of busy, right? Kind of and sort of, más o menos. No es bien ocupado, pero no es poquita, okay? Kind of and sort of significa la misma cosa. And then we have our regular busy. Next is pretty busy. Remember this word from our last lesson? No es bonito, ocupado. This is an expression. We use pretty in our expressions to mean a little bit more than normal. So poquito más que normal. Pretty busy. After pretty busy, we have very busy and really busy. These are lo más. Okay? And that is our lesson today. We're going to talk about the degrees of adjectives and adverbs. Los grados de los adverbios. Y adjetivos también. So for example, how are the buses in your town? They're not very good. They're pretty crowded and kind of slow. So here we have the negative version, very good, es lo más, not very good, es lo menos, como a little bit or a little. So we're going to focus on these extra words in the English language. So here is a conversation between Janet and Mark. In blue are examples of adverbs of degree or adjectives of degree. I'll read aloud now. How's your job in New York? It's really great. How's the commute? I take a train. It's pretty fast, but it's kind of crowded in the morning. Do you work long hours? No, my shifts are not very long. I work for 5 hours, but it's very hard work. So let's think about this conversation and answer some questions. True or false? Verdad o falso? Verdadera o falso? Mark likes his job a lot. How's your job in New York? It's really great. Si es muy bien, podemos pensar que sí le gusta mucho. True. How's the commute? I take the train. It's pretty fast, but it's kind of crowded in the morning. Do you work long hours? No, my shifts are not very long. Number 2, Mark works really long hours. He says, my shifts are not very long. So here's the negation here. So no, it's false. He does not work really long hours. That's the opposite. And number 3, Mark doesn't work very hard. He says, I work for 5 hours, but it's very hard work. So here we have that is true. Let's take a look at our grammar presentation. Here's our line again. So adverbs of degree, we use them before adjectives, so viene antes de los adjetivos y adverbios en la secuencia de las oraciones. We use pretty, really, and very to make adjectives and adverbs stronger, so más fuerte. The train is very fast. He drives pretty slowly, so it's más que normal. We use not very, kind of, and sort of to make adjectives and adverbs weaker. The bus is not very fast. She drives sort of slowly. Okay, remember little is here as well. So notice the difference. Not very, no muy, y el opuesto, muy, very. Okay, let's practice this. So here we have a text, and there are 6 examples of adverbs of degree with adjectives or adverbs. Let me read aloud and see if you can find the adverbs of degree. I moved to Seattle 3 months ago. The beginning was not very easy for me. I found an apartment and a job pretty quickly, but I was sort of lonely because I didn't know anyone. I felt kind of sad on weekends because I didn't have anything to do. But then I made friends at work and in my neighborhood. Today, I'm really happy here. Seattle is a very nice place to live. So take a minute and see if you can find those examples. You can pause the video. Pausa el video si prefieres. Okay, welcome back. Here are the examples. Not very easy. So no muy fácil. Pretty quickly. Sort of lonely. Kind of sad. Really happy. Very nice. You can also pause the video now and practice reading this paragraph out loud. Pausa el video y practica leer fuerte el texto. All right. Our next practice is we're going to choose 2 adverbs of degree that mean the same thing. So for example, Jesus found a great apartment. He's really happy. He's kind of happy. He's very happy. So which one of these mean the same thing? We can look back at our presentation too. In fact, I might even take a snip of it. We can carry it with us. So here we have really and very mean the same thing. So I'm going to choose really and very. Why don't you try number 2, 3, and 4? You can pause the video now. Well, maybe. Pause the video and choose the words that mean the same thing. All right, welcome back. Let's look at the answers. Sheila didn't enjoy the movie last night. It was kind of boring. It was pretty boring. Marina went to bed early last night because she was really tired. because she was pretty tired. I'm not sure I like this apartment. It's kind of dark. It's sort of dark. Good. In this activity, we have sentences that are mixed up. Las oraciones están mezcladas. So we're going to put them in correct order. You will need a piece of paper and a pencil, una hoja de papel y un lápiz. Let's do the first one together. Number 1, not very, the subway crowded is. Well, I see my mayúscula, I see my capital letter here, so I know this is the first word of my sentence. And here I have a period, un punto, al final. So now let's look at the sequence. The subway, not very, is crowded. Ah, the subway is not very crowded. Okay. Let's do one more together. Found I easily kind of a job. So I is capital, como yo. Easily tiene el punto al final. I found kind of a job. Yo le encontré. I found a job kind of easily. There we go. Pause the video now and write the sentences in correct order for 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, welcome back. Let's look at the answers. He drives really carefully. My house is very close to the school. My neighborhood is sort of safe. Chicago is a really interesting city. He is running pretty quickly. How did you do? ¿Cómo fue? Also, you can pause the video and read these sentences out loud for pronunciation practice. Now, this is a speaking practice you can do with someone in your home or a friend on the phone. You'll need a partner, and we'll use the adverbs of degree in our answer. Okay. So, for example, how was your weekend? It was really special. Okay. Or how was your weekend? It wasn't very special. I worked. It was normal, right? How's the weather today? Oh, it's really nice. It's snowy, but it's really nice. How was your commute to school today? It was very short. I'm working from home today. How is this English lesson? It's pretty interesting, right? I hope so. Estas palabras son muy comunes, pero sí son extras. Porque añaden un poquito de más información a la comunicación. Porque hay grados. Number 5, what do you think about American food? It's not very good. I prefer Latin food. So you can practice these sentences, these questions and answers. Remember to use your adverbs of frequency here. I'm sorry, degree, adverbs of degree. Another speaking practice is asking questions about recommendations or how something is. ¿Cómo está algo? Can you name a pretty good restaurant? Can you name a very crowded street? Puede decir, um, puedes llamar a really nice neighborhood or a sort of expensive store. So I might say, I think Olive Garden is a pretty good restaurant. It's very popular and the prices are pretty good. A very crowded street. Veterans Parkway in Clarksville on Saturday is very crowded. A really nice neighborhood. Sellersburg is a really nice neighborhood in Indiana. Lots of people want to move there. And a sort of expensive store. I think Kroger is sort of expensive. That's why I shop at Walmart. It's very inexpensive or it's very cheap. So practice this conversation with someone you know, and you can use these adverbs of degree. All right, here's a little quiz, una pruebita. So there is an error in each one of these sentences. Hay un error en cada oración. I would like for you on a piece of paper with a pencil to write these sentences correctly. So for example, number 1, I'm happy pretty with my new apartment. There's something wrong. Hay un error. I remember that the adverb of degree comes before the adjective. So for that reason, it's I'm pretty happy with my new apartment. Now pause the video and write these sentences correctly on your paper. Here are the notes. Okay, welcome back. Here are the answers. This neighborhood is sort of expensive. His work is kind of interesting. Kind of. I drive very carefully. Practice these sentences out loud as well. Práctica fuerte también. Good job. That's the end of our lesson. For your homework, you will go to student lessons. And actually, I'll show you. When you are in Burlington English, you'll click on courses. The orange one, high beginners. Student lessons. And then there are many modules, but you will come down to Module 8, Housing, Lesson 2, Grammars, Adverbs of Degree. And you can practice the same lesson, but with new activities. I hope you have a great day. Don't forget to do your homework.